Hello, happy Wednesday to everyone. It's midweek. I have a plan though, and I just love what I'm about to make because it's inexpensive and quick to fix, and I don't have to depend on delivery to get it. So I don't know if you like the Chipotle bowls. I know I do, and it's a pretty good choice if you have to eat out. But I'm going to make my own, and it's so crazy simple. It's not funny, but I've got all my ingredients ready. But when I get the Chipotle bowl, I always ask for those sautéed vegetables. You know, they let you have the peppers. So I have some yellow and green pepper, and I have an onion here that we need to cut up and just saute those, and that will be part of this Chipotle bowl. It's a big onion. Anyway, I'm going to get this started, but this is just one of my favorite go-to weeknight dinners. Hey, Anne, how are you? Good to see you. I'm making the quickest dinner bowl ever. It's just one of my favorite things. You don't even have to put these sauteed vegetables on here, but I like it this way. And it kind of, I don't know, it has some good flavor. So we're just looking for a few slices of onion. I'm just making this for me, so I'm not going to make too much, obviously. In the middle of this onion is a little overripe, so out it goes. So I just need a small pan and a little bit of olive oil when you get it started. Well, I'm glad you're here cooking with me, Anne. Hope things have been going well for you. Not a lot of olive oil is needed because these vegetables will start to sweat and there'll be some moisture in the pan from the vegetables. But I'm going to get the onion started. Here we go. And really the thing about sauteing onions and really most vegetables, slow and low, they'll get nice and golden and nice and yummy. I don't need all of this onion, so it can go to the side. And I'm going to do strips on the peppers just the way it comes on a bowl at Chipotle. And do they have Chipotle in Canada? It's kind of grown to be pretty popular here. And as far as a fast food, it's what I would call a better choice than many. But you can still make your own. And as you'll find out, this is going to be healthier than the Chipotle bowl at Chipotle, which is always nice. All right, so the onion is starting to sizzle a little bit. I'll just add a little pinch of salt, not too much. All right. I'm not going to add the peppers yet. I want the onion to kind of get happy first. So I'm kind of letting that saute a little bit. And like I said, you don't even need this. So basically the Chipotle bowl is, it's a salad type thing with protein on top, and they let you pick. So I have some regular salad greens, but one thing they don't give you at Chipotle is spinach. So I'm going to make my bowl healthier than what I would get if I were to go to Chipotle. And I think the spinach goes great with all this stuff that I'm going to put on here. And yeah, load it up. The more the better, right? As far as these greens go, you can have as much as you want, and you just healthier. The more the better, And you can't say that about all food or all ingredients, but when it comes to the leafy green vegetables, just pile it on if you like them. All right, so in go the peppers. There we go. I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. I have this little stand thing, and I'm trying to figure out if it's really working. This is helpful. So you should be able to see my pan and my cutting board. I think you can. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, that works. Kind of can't see my face, but that's all right. It's all about the food. So I've just got this stuff getting happy in the pan. Really, we're just looking to saute it lightly. I I personally don't like to overcook this stuff. I like a little bite to it. But the ones you get at the Chipotle are pretty well cooked. Touch more salt, and I think I'm going to give it a little dash of pepper too. Don't need a lot because we're going to have a lot of seasoned stuff going on this Chipotle Bowl, DIY Chipotle. I don't know what kind you guys order. When you go to Chipotle, they have chicken, they have barbacoa, they have fajita, carnitas, and I like the carnitas. What I did last time, I did carnitas, which is a pork roast. I put aside one serving in the freezer just for meals like this. So I could just take this out, microwave it, and I have the pork to go on top of the salad. If I throw a big thing of it in it, it's a challenge to make a salad for one. And yesterday morning, I made a taco for breakfast, so I saved some black beans particularly for this. So these are two things that I'm going to microwave at the very end and put on top of this Chipotle bowl or salad bowl. And when you go to Chipotle, they'll sell you a bowl that has rice on it, or you can do just the salad bowl. I'm not going to put any rice on mine tonight. I probably would if I was doing a distance run tomorrow, to get some extra carbs, but I think I'm going to be fine with just carbs from the beans and these nice vegetables that are going to be part of this meal. I'm turning this down a little and just kind of let these vegetables get happy. So, bib lettuce, spinach, but you know what? Any greens, any kind. I have some fresh salsa. I usually make this homemade, but I knew I had a busy week and I bought some. So we're just going to put a kind of a dab of that here on here. And while we're letting this cook, I'm going to chop up some cilantro that's going to go on top of here. And that's another thing they don't do at Chipotle. You don't get fresh chopped cilantro. It's just in the salsa. And I think anytime I can have fresh herbs on a dish, it always tastes a little bit better. So, just a little bit out of this package. Yeah, that should do. Unless they're long, woody stems, don't worry about the stem pieces on cilantro. They're very tender and they have flavor too. And this just needs a rough chop because we're not going on anything delicate. Okay. All right. Take a look. How this looks. Looks good. This maybe needs another moment or two to cook this slightly more. But again, I like mine a little bit crispy, the vegetables. But if you want them more cooked, just give it a little bit more time. So what I'm going to do is stick my beans and my pork roast into the microwave to get these warmed up, and they won't take long. So I'm going to get those going. I hate telling people how long in the microwave because everyone's microwave is different. I put mine in for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And for my microwave, that should be about right to warm it up. I mean, I don't want to recook it. It's already cooked. This is a meal that I like making when I have leftover rotisserie chicken. Same thing, only it's chicken instead of the carnitas, right? You can even do a vegetarian version, just maybe more beans, right? And you'd have a nice, pretty hearty meal, really, even without adding any protein to it. But I'm a big protein eater, so. All right. I have half of the tiniest avocado I've ever seen. So that's good. I didn't need to use a quarter of it. But look how small this avocado is. It's tiny. It's cute, though. I don't mind because it's actually the right amount. So that's okay. I sure wish I could grow them. I plant like several. This avocado I just love, especially when it's just fresh. All right. So I've got my avocado. So that's another difference. At Chipotle, they're going to put guacamole on top. I'm just putting slices of avocado. If you really want guacamole, you can always mash this up and make a quick guacamole, but I think the slices are fine. I'm missing one thing that I need, and that's a lime. I'm pretty sure I have one. No, I don't have one sliced. Let me get one. There we go. And all of this is done in the microwave too, because we're going to need a lime for this. That just makes it so good. All right. Just keeping an eye on these veggies. Don't want to overdo, but they look perfect to me. All right. Let's build this thing. Now we can see it. Here are my carnitas. Talk about easy. Just dump them on the top. Black beans. I don't think I need all of this. Oh, that's all right. There we go. Save a little for another meal. I have my avocado. That can go right there. I already added the salsa. At Chipotle, they're going to give you sour cream. I think Greek yogurt is perfect in this case. Almost dropped that spoon, but I caught it. Just straight stirring in the liquid that's floated to the top. That's the way. Don't ever drain that. That's so good for you. All right. Big dollop on top because that's so creamy and yummy, and then you can stir that into it as you go. No need to order from Chipotle. You can make your own, and it's so much better. All right. Now, these nice things that I sauteed can just go right over the top here. A little stray one. So I made too many, and that's not a problem, because I can just add these to an omelet, for breakfast tomorrow, and that's no problem. It's hard to judge when you're chopping up something like that. Cilantro last. Make it pretty. Oh, and the lime. I'm going to squeeze that lime right over the top of the avocado and the meat. So we'll leave that right there. Okay. There we have it. Grab this down so I can see everybody.